Oh, hi there, everyone. Welcome to another Cardwell's Cauldron here on Geektopia Island. I'm Cardwell.
I'm Kevin.
And today, on this fun little deck brawl, or not deck brawl, but deck tech that we have here, it's simple, it's fun, and no one has done it yet with the new sets and the new cards. So let's go ahead and dive in. But of course, before we do, we go ahead and remind you that we do have a Patreon. And if you'd like to see us evolve and try new things, we would love your support, and we will love you very much. And even if you don't support us, we still love you for viewing us. Now, let's get to it. It is Rakdos Zombies, and it's called Down to Earth.
Tribal all the way.
Yeah, super tribal, and everyone tried zombies before. It actually worked pretty well, but now with 2 Lilianas into play,
what?
It's going to be ridiculous. But first, the one little zombie cat that no one knows about, and I think is a bomb, and limited for sure.
Yeah, limited's real good.
And this one, we'll test it out. But it's a Dreadmalkin. It's a 1-drop, 1/1 menace zombie cat. You can pay 3, 2 and a black, to sacrifice another creature or planeswalker and put 2 1/1 counters on this creature. So just for 3 mana, it becomes a 3/3 with menace.
Yeah.
For 1 mana.
It eats you dead, literally.
Yeah.
And gets bigger.
And it's not on sorcery or on your turn. It's whenever. So if someone kills something else, you're like, oh, no. Or the Vraska's contempt your Liliana, you're like, no, eat that. Now you don't gain 2 life. Thank you.
Yeah.
I think this card has a lot of potential.
I mean, who doesn't like a cat in armor?
Yeah, it's a zombie cat, and it has armor on it.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
It's Lezotep plating, right?
Yeah.
So, even better.
Alright, next up is Gutterbones. He's not a zombie,
Nope.
but he works.
Yep.
He's a 2/1 for 1 black. Comes into the battlefield tapped, and you can pay 2, return him from the graveyard to your hand. Activates only if they've been dealt a damage, or if they've lost life this turn. So they can pay life for fetch lands or whatever and get it back.
Yeah.
And so forth, so on.
And well, sadly, it's only
only during your turn.
Yeah, only during your turn. But he does still synergize because we have the good old zombie skeleton lord in here, and he's enough to sacrifice for all the card draw and everything that we have through here. He's just a good recurring dude, for sure. The next one is a zombie, Dreadhorde Butcher. 1 red, 1 black, zombie warrior, 1/1. He has haste. Whenever he attacks, when it deals damage to a player or planeswalker, put a 1/1 counter on him. And when he dies, he deals that much damage for his power equal to target anything.
Yeah, this dude's awesome.
This guy is really good.
He gets there so fast because you're like, turn 2 play this dude, swing.
Yeah.
And you just clear his way. You're like, cool, he can take damage. He gets a counter.
If you get 1 counter on him, you're winning. Yeah. Almost pretty much every time. Sure, they can exile him, sure, sadness, but he can get out of hand real quick.
Yeah, he does get out of hand real quick. Next up is the Graveyard Marshal. 2 black and for a 3/2 zombie soldier. You can pay a black and 2, exile a creature from your graveyard, create a 2/2 zombie tapped.
Now, he's just powerful. 3/2 for 3, or 2 mana. That's good. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
And then to be able to just, at any time, all your dudes that are sacked or dead, just get more zombies for free. Yeah, basically. No.
You're recurring the dudes that have already died because they've done their job. Now you just get to use them again.
Exactly. Alright, the main little cornerstone of the whole deck is, of course, is Death Baron, because why not? 1 and 2 black, zombie wizard. He's a 2/2. Skeletons you control and other zombies you control have +1/+1 in death touch.
So good.
Yeah, so
good.
If you're just like Gutterbones and then Dreadhorde and then Death Baron, you're just like, ugh! And then you swing, because no one wants to block a Gutterbones when it has death touch.
Yeah, no, because it just gets to come back.
Yeah, it just gets to come back, and it kills your dude because it has death touch, and it's in a horrible situation.
It's so good.
Yeah.
Next up is your Midnight Reaper, because that dude's still good.
Yeah,
black and 2 for a 3/2 zombie knight. Whenever a non-token creature you control dies, Midnight Reaper deals 1 damage to you, and you draw a card.
Yep. All your little dudes die, you draw cards. You don't care.
I'll take it all day to draw some creds.
Yep. Speaking of drawing some creds, and we both like this guy a lot.
Oh, yeah.
God-Eternal Bontu. He's 3, 2 black, zombie god. Yeah. 5/6 menace for 5 is just basic good stats. But when he enters the battlefield, sacrifice any number of permanents, then you draw that many cards. And it says permanents, which is pretty cute, so it can do extra lands, or enchantments, or dudes, or anything. And the fact that all your dudes can recur / tokens are on the field, and you just sack those and you draw a bunch of cards.
Yeah, this dude is insane.
And when you have him and Midnight Reaper, and you're just like, thank you, I have a full hand now.
I mean, you can draw a lot of cards off that.
Yeah. definitely good. And as always, he has the God Clause of if he's dead or exiled, you can put him third from the top and he keeps recurring. So that's just infinite card draw all the time.
That's it for the dudes. We're going to move into some of the spells.
Yep.
The first spell, and that I think is one of the best kill spells in this new set, is Angrath's Rampage. It is black and red for a sorcery. Target player, or you choose one. Target player sacrifices an artifact, sacrifices a creature, or sacrifices a planeswalker. The amount of times I've played this card, I'm just like, this card is insane.
Yeah, it's just good.
2 mana, I kill whatever I want. So you get to choose the form. So you're like, you have one planeswalker, you have one Lily or one Jace, you're like, cut, kill it.
Yeah, get out of there.
Oh, your Nicol Bolas, it's cute, kill it. Thanks. It's just so good.
It's just, yeah, as he said, it's just super good. And it's a great tempo player. Like, turn 1, dude. Turn 2, dude. Turn 3, dude, and this. And then you're just swinging and you're winning. Now, to also help is a good old Bedevil. It's 2 black and a red. Instant, destroy target artifact, creature, or planeswalker. Hey! All the options for all the kill spells.
Yeah.
As simple as that. It's going to be good. I'm surprised. I don't know if this card's gone up in price because of the planeswalkers, but definitely worth it.
Yeah. First up, we got Liliana, Untouched by Death. 2 black and 2 for a 4 loyalty planeswalker.
Yep.
And you can +1, put the top 3 cards of your library into your graveyard. If one of them was a zombie, each opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life.
So there you go. You gain that life.
-2, target creature gets -X until the end of turn, where X is the number of zombies you control. And then -3, you may cast zombie cards from your graveyard this turn. This chick is insane with zombies. And since we're just doing full kit zombies, like, I mean, you lose out on 4 cards because of Gutterbones, but that's it.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Don't care. And him in the graveyard is fine too.
Yeah.
Like,
and
you'll get him back.
She negates the Midnight Reaper's ability.
Yeah.
Because you get to gain 2 life every time you mill a zombie. And I mean, it's just, okay, cool. And you get them all back once in the graveyard because you get to play zombies.
Yeah. The versatility of her with the zombie combo is just insane. Plus, the fact that she's one of the rare planeswalkers where you can actually -2 twice and kill something. Like, you can just play out the field and just control the board with her alone. With no extra mana, you know? And to be able to do that back to back is really powerful.
Oh, yeah.
The next one, it's super secret tech, and you could probably remove it, but it's going to be beautiful. It's called Open the Graves. It's 3 and 2 black enchantment. Whenever a non-token creature you control dies, put a 2/2 black zombie creature token. So this with Bontu and everything else, you just sack all your dudes. You still have dudes on the field. You draw a bunch of cards, and it's just like synergy. It's synergy.
Yeah, this card's pretty insane.
It's pretty super cute, I think. And I don't know. Hopefully it just keeps working, especially when you Gutterbones and bring them back and you block and get it too. You just
keep doing things. And then we also have the other Liliana, the new one, because she's just as good.
Yeah.
She's 2 black and 4 for a 6 loyalty planeswalker. Whenever a creature you control dies, draw a card.
Status ability.
Yeah, that's her static. +1, create a 2/2 zombie token. -4, each player sacrifices 2 creatures.
It's fine by you.
And -9, each opponent chooses a permanent they control of each permanent type and then sacrifices the rest.
So you win the game.
Yeah, you're like, hey, cool, you get one of everything, goodbye the rest of it.
Especially with your lands. 1 land. Thanks. Come back from it.
And even if you don't get to her -9, the first 3 abilities are insane.
Yeah.
The fact that you get to draw a card every time a dude dies, and you make free dudes, and you can sacrifice dudes.
Yeah.
It's so good.
And then the fact that it also says whenever a creature you control dies, not token.
Yeah.
So your token zombies that you make with the other Liliana and her Liliana and just stacks up.
Yeah, it's pretty insane how much this Liliana can do for this deck.
Agreed. And that's why I enjoy this type of... I'm starting to try to find the synergies of like creatures and drawing cards at the same time. And all these creatures pretty much do that.
Oh, yeah.
This whole deck. So, yeah, that is the good old 37 right there. Of course, we have some lands, which will be pretty basic. So we have the 4 Blood Crypts, Dragonskull Summits. Cool. We have 2 Memorial Follies, because why not?
Yeah,
Give
extra graveyard recursion.
And of course 4 mountains, because there's not really that many red, and then 9 swamps. So hopefully that works out the mana. And we only have 1 honorable mentions, because we don't do sideboards anymore, because meta.
Yeah, it just changes too much.
It changes too much, and the variety is so vast right now, and we don't know what your locals are playing.
Yeah.
They could be brewers or they can be net deckers, so you know how to brew against those.
Because our locals are very different than everyone else's.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It's just what it is.
But with the honorable mention, it is Neheb, Dreadhorde champion. We both think he's amazing. I had him in main board at first, but he's just too much. But if you can find a use for him, good. So he's 2 red, zombie Minotaur warrior with trample 5/4. So those stats are brilliant. And whenever you deal damage to a player or planeswalker, you may discard any number of cards. If you do draw that many cards, add that much red mana until end of turn. You don't lose mana as the phases go through.
Yeah, this dude's pretty insane if he gets to do things.
Oh yeah. So like what I was thinking at first is him swing. He deals damage. You discard your hand. You trigger Liliana's ability to play from the grave, so you have the mana. But most of it is like black or double black, so that's a little hard. But he's just good.
Yeah,
he's just really good.
He's fantastic. We'll probably definitely have him in a different kind of deck just because he can do so much.
Yeah, I believe so. I believe in him.
Yeah.
I believed in him in the other previous sets too, but no one used him, sadly.
Yeah, but this one's way better.
Oh yeah, I agree. With that, hopefully you enjoyed the stay here at Geektopia Island. The deck list will be down below, and you have a good day.
Later.
Goodbye.
Also, guys, I just remind y'all to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and if you want to keep up to date on all our future content, make sure you click that bell. It'll give you all the notifications you need.
With that, we'd like to go ahead and give a big thank you to all our fans that support us through the year, and especially our Patreon support people. We do like to give a shout out to our Mythic and Above supporters, and that would be Dwayne Higgs. Thank you very much. We love you.